Hello, YouTube. I'm Vinny Bettabucci. How you doing? Welcome here to the third episode of NHL 21 Be a Pro. So, I was actually going to sim everything, and as it was simming, this popped up with our agent Taylor Mackey. So, let's see what he's got to say. All right, I've heard nothing but good about you lately, Vinny. Do you want to hear your new draft ranking? Just straight up, just be like, nah, I know, get the first overall, chill. I'll give him that one. Okay, that one, that was good. I like that. I'm almost tempted to say that. He goes, sure, tell me. I'm just curious, actually. So sure, tell me. It's gonna be terrible. Uh, First, how the hell am I? I didn't even score a goal. I played 2 games and got 3 assists. What? What? Like I've done other ones where I did better and I wasn't even first. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. So congratulations. I'm like, really? That's great. And then the other one's like, all right. I knew everyone had their eyes on me. Oh my god. I'll just go, really? That's great. Yeah. Keep it up, Vinny. This is your moment. Thanks, Taylor. All right. So somehow I'm first overall. Okay. So is this like how the real draft went? Because then I would go to, was it the Rangers, right? Because then they get Lafreniere or something like that is his name. I don't keep up too much with the drafts. I'm more like with football, yeah. Like I know most of the draft picks. Or I know, I don't keep up with it a ton, but like I watch a lot of college football. I don't watch any college hockey. I can't really find it on TV anyway. So I guess kind of sit back with me while I go and simulate through all this. But maybe that's how my guy ended up on the Rangers then, is because of that. Hmm. And we got another new conversation with him.
Personally
Oh,
speaking,
let me mute
one
my mic.
name that will be likely called near the top, if not the top, of the NHL draft coming up in the summer is from the youngster that we saw in the Champions League. What a performance, what a show he put on. I talked to a few scouts that absolutely raved, and they didn't have him very high at the beginning of the season, but throughout the Champions League, they could not look away. He would not be denied, and there's stock that has absolutely shot up recently. Now, one
Okay.
name that I think is going to be
Uh,
impacted by.
okay, I'm sorry, but he's like, so when he started, he wasn't supposed to go high, but then, but by the end of the Champions Hockey League, his draft stock went way up. Bro, I played 2 games. 2 games. Uno, dos. That's it, dude. Like, 2 games. You know, that's it. Got 3 assists. I didn't even score once, but sure, why not? So anyway, so he goes, hey, Vinny, one last update on your draft ranking position. Are you excited? Well, I guess. No, he says, of course, me, no, because why? I go from first and next year, you're going to be like, well, now you're projected to go 157th, So, or your draft ranking position is first. Wow, thanks. Great news, Taylor. As if I didn't know because you just told me like 10 seconds ago. Ha ha ha. Ha. Okay. Come on. Can we get to the damn draft? Oh, I'm still wearing a uniform from the CHL and stuff, even though. Oh, congratulations. You've unlocked trait and specialty points. Oh, I'm so excited. I got 2 TP and 4. I can't even continue with the stupid voice. Continue simming. I'll do all this shit before I get do a game. Probably later off camera. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it on. Who knows? Okay? I don't really fucking care. Let's just get on with this damn shit. Now see, I could hit dismiss and never show again, but I don't because I actually want to see when I do the training and stuff like that. Which I don't know why I can't do the training right now. I hope it's not like that during the season or whatever. I remember I used to be able to do it and do a bunch of it, and I got my guy like up really good. But hey, at least we're in the 68 overall anymore. We're at 69. That's the best overall you could have. I'm like a goat now. I'm gonna go wow the NHL and tear up the entire league, and you know watch out Ovechkin and Crosby, cause here comes 69 overall Vinny Badabucci. I'll get another is it training point or whatever. Cool. Yeah, and then I can finally unlock that other slot because your boy here, Mr. Tiny Brain, Dingleberry, Tiny Brain, Bird Brain, dumbass. So stupid I can't even come up with other insults for myself right now. Forgot to fucking, uh, you know, the fucking speed thing was for back skating. Yeah, not for actual speed. Yeah. So. Okay, so here are the results of the draft lottery. Oh, yeah, so that's kind of how it actually went. Yeah, the Rangers, yeah, up to number one. Okay. Oh, we had a new conversation with the New York
What
Rangers.
I
Bro, I
heard
don't
over
mind
the
being on them again.
weekend
Well,
at the combine, the kid had a very lengthy interview with the New York Rangers. And think about
I
what the
haven't had me
Rangers have
interview
done
yet.
with the youth movement over the last couple of years. Very intriguing scenario for them with the Rangers suddenly into the mix. And could you imagine them in a blue shirt? Original six team. That's not a bad fit right there, in my opinion. A couple of other scenarios that are kind of playing out in some.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, we've already been on the Rangers, so it's like I kind of don't want to be on them again, but at the same time, would love to. That'd be cool. They got awesome uniforms, playing in Madison Square Garden. That's awesome. I've never been to New York City. Would love to be there. And, so yeah, why not? We'll have to see what other teams. I think the better answers you get, I do remember. I think there's like a score or something like that. So then then you kind of know who you get drafted to. So I'm still gonna give good answers for them because I don't know what other teams are gonna be able to try and get me. So most likely I'm gonna end up with the Rangers, and if that's the case, I'm fine with that, man. They got tons of uniforms to go through. So, alright, so Vinny, I'm going to ask you a few questions to get you to know you better. Ready to begin? Sure, why not? Let's go. I'm excited to get started. Your teammates invite you out, but you may not make curfew if you go. You go with them. So wait, there's curfew now in the NHL? You know what? Actually, I've heard of stuff like that. Well, I don't know. I know in like college or something like that, like, as an example, like Nick Saban, the coach of Alabama, he's like super strict. And, like basically, he's got a whole schedule around the players and everything. I don't know if that's how it works in the pros though, but okay. So as long as I can do so responsibly, not if I have a game the next day, wouldn't want to let my teammates down, right? That's persuasion one, and this one is star. Without a doubt, who might say no? Yeah, that's not gonna be the right answer. So I think I'm gonna try to persuade him. Let's see what happens. It did not work. That failed. Okay. You're playing video games with your friends all night and it's getting late. They ask you to play one more game. What do you do? One more game never hurt anyone. Chances are I already stopped, have to go to bed nice and early. Keep playing, can't leave my friends hanging like that. Well, that's a start. What's the difference between. Well, you know what, fine, yeah. Me being a gamer, yeah, one more game never hurt anyone. Okay, is that so? You are playing. Even in your own video game, really, you gotta throw in that shameless plug. A little bit of promotion. You are playing EA Sports NHL. I've never heard anybody in my entire fucking life call this game EA Sports NHL besides people who don't play this game and the fucking people who make this game. Like, I mean, it's NHL 21. Just say that. But okay, we're gonna say you are playing NHL 21. What team do you pick? Whatever team has the best rating, I play to win. Okay, so bandwagon or whatever. No, just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't have favorites. There are no poor choices. Or I pick your team every time. Yeah, like I'm gonna pick the Rangers. You guys are buns right now. Bro, honestly, I none of these options. Like I would pick teams, but it's like it wouldn't be them. Like I'd probably pick Washington. So But I'm gonna be this cheeky bastard. I pick your team every time. Oh, it sounds like you have a tough time making sense. What? This was an informative interview. What? Bro, my draft interview scores 43. Oh, I'm so not getting picked by the Rangers. Damn. Like I kind of wanted to fail that because I've been on them before, but at the same time, this is gonna be like my longer, more lengthy career. So, damn, damn. Uh,
So from what I'm hearing coming out of the combine this past weekend, the
LA.
Los Angeles Kings were
Meh.
said to have a very good conversation with the youngster. Now, where does that look like? How does that all evolve in Hollywood and the kid? I mean, is there a fit there? I don't mind it. We'll see how it all plays out because there's a lot of moving parts between now and draft day. But the Kings said to be very high on the youngster here from what I'm hearing. Okay, still to come here on the show, joined by one of the top draft
Okay. So between, LA's got some cool uniforms now. Now this is real life between LA and New York. I know the two most populated cities in the United States. It's insane though, if you think about it. LA is the second most populated city in all the states, and they have like 3 million people. And there are tons of places in the United States. I mean, and they're the second highest populated with 3 million. You'd think it would have been more. New York City's the most populated with like, I think 9 million or something like that, or almost 9 million. It's at least 8. It's like 8 3/4 or something, or like 8.9. That's fucking insane. It really is. I mean, it's just damn. Okay. But between the two, honestly, I'd rather play in New York. Like, God's honest truth. I'd rather, because, LA, Hollywood, never really appealed to me. A lot of fake people out there, a lot of homeless people out there. I don't have anything wrong with homeless people. It's just, a lot of fake people out there, and it's always warm out there. And their uniforms aren't as great as the Rangers, so. But if I got to play there, I'll make it work, I guess. I do like their current uniforms, but I don't know. So, when you're on the ice, what's the best feeling for you as a player? Nothing beats knowing I can be the best player on the ice. Winning is always great. Knowing I left it all out there on the ice and tried my best. I'll do that one, even though I don't know how that's the star answer. This should be the star answer, but alright, sure, why not? Because, like, honestly, I can't promise you anything. That's interesting, Vinny. Do you keep in touch with your parents while you were away? What? As if it's any of your business, Mr. Suit General Owner COO person. Yeah, you. Okay, Mr. Gray-haired, gray suit with your gray team. Okay? It ain't none of your business. But we would talk occasionally. But they let me focus on my season. We keep in touch. Want to make sure I was behaving myself all the time. They're my biggest supporters. Honestly, like in real life, I talk to my parents all the time. It's always good to keep in touch with your parents. I mean, if you don't keep in touch with the rest of your family, so be it. But, and I know my mom and dad would be my biggest supporters. Like I said, I always wanted to play sports, but, and I was really good at them too, but there's reasons why I couldn't, and I'll get into them later, but now is obviously not the time. So that's an interesting way of putting it. What do you mean it's an interesting way of putting it? What, now you're trying to say that it's bad that I keep in touch with my parents? Man, I don't even want to play for your team. How about that, bitch? Alright? Fucking piss me off now. Alright, would you consider yourself a team player? Of course I am. I am all about putting the team first. That's true. I'm trying to think of this more as of like I would, not so much as I would give the answers, but more about like I guess kind of my personality. Of course I wouldn't want to let my teammates down. If being the best player makes you a team player, then sure I am. Now that's the star answer, the cocky dick, But no, I'm all about putting the team first. Bro, I got a 7. Wow. And you hear James talking about like, oh, I heard he had a great interview with the Rangers, great interview with the Kings. Yeah, turns out I bombed, especially with the LA one. I fucking bombed, so they ain't picking me up. Cool. Is there a third team that would like to talk to me? No, my agent.
Well, as we inch closer and closer
Oh, here we
to
go.
big draft day, and I'll tell you what, we look at some of the draft rankings and some of the scouts that I've talked to, I think we're all kind of on the same page. We've got this kid ranked pretty high, and he has put himself in a position to be a very high selection in that first round when we get to draft day. Keep an eye on him. Mark my words. Anybody who passes on him may be regretting this one in a big, big way 5-10 years down the road. All right, time for a quick break. We'll get more reaction on this.
Well, I hope you're right, James. But, knowing me, again, not the greatest, okay? I'm honestly better playing threes. Okay, so let's see here. All right, Vinny, that's the big day. You've been doing great. Now you're projected to be picked second. Well, what the fuck? The Rangers hate me that much now? Isn't like LA second? Bro, I don't know. Nothing against LA Kings. Like I said, they got great uniforms now, but it's like their previous history of uniforms has been buns. Okay, I like to wear throwbacks sometimes. Okay, sometimes I like to go through the season and have like what I call a throwback week, right? Where I try to get like all the teams to wear their throwbacks. Like if I'm playing like a season or a franchise or whatever, then I'll try to do that. But I like to do that with the NHL and stuff. So I don't know, man. And the reverse retro sucks. I hate that purple and yellow. I know a lot of people like it. Whatever. Cool. Good for you. If well, anyways, thanks. I'm really excited and I can't wait for the draft to start. Awesome. How's my smile? Horrible. So, all right, let's get on with this. It's almost time for the yeah. Okay. You guys can read if you're that curious. Hopefully, at some point down the line, there'll be actual cutscenes where the players will talk like they have in NBA 2K. That would be really cool. That'd be really cool. Well, we're literally right there at the start of the draft. Thanks for watching, guys. It'll be in the next Be a Pro where I get drafted. You have to wait and see for that. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Let's start the draft. Let's go. Let's see. Who am I a part of? I'm very, very nervous. I gave a better draft interview with the Rangers. They ain't gonna pick me though, are they? I'm gonna go to LA. Nope, I went to the Rangers. Let's go. Now I'm number 12. Well, it's better than being number 16. Alright, let's go. We're with the blue shirts. I'll take it. Again, nothing against LA fans, or anything like that. It's just a uniform preference. And kind of a city preference. And a people preference. And a weather preference. So, yeah. Oh, man. Okay, so we got drafted by the Rangers. Come back for the next episode of Be a Pro. And we'll play our first game with the blue shirts. Should be fun. Alright. Peace out, everybody. Bye.